Shai was my guy for doing the videos. These videos actually tell our buyers and sellers what we've done for other people, how we get them more money.
And that's what the Done For You video system does for it. We're using it everywhere that we can, whether it's in our Facebook advertising, whether it's on our website. We even use some of it in our listing presentations. And because it's so well done and explains everything in such great detail in a way that's more entertaining and more appealing, it gets us better interaction.
When you use Shai's Done For You products, you get professionally done videos without all of the hassle of having to figure out how to do a professional video yourself.
It's one of those things that adds credibility to everything that we do. It just solidified me doing the deal before I even got there in many cases.
I would highly recommend them. We use them, and like I said, we're going to do like $10.5 million in gross commission income this year. So if we need them, you for sure need them as well, and it will set yourself apart from the competition, and it will help you collect your fee.
I will say that Shai and his crew make you feel comfortable, make a video that's going to make a difference to your client base, whether you're recruiting or talking to buyers and sellers. We're using the messaging that we're learning here and putting it in a format that is professional. Is going to take you and elevate you to the next level of professionalism.
Our guarantee sale program, USP, has been introduced to thousands of people. It creates a good rapport. It increased our success rate, and you can see that in our numbers. I mean, its numbers have gone up dramatically.
We saw you on TV. That was exactly what he said. So it was a fantastic appointment. We just walked in and didn't have to compete for the listing.
You're basically pre-sold when you walk in the door. They're most of the time like, okay, we know you're the guy. In fact, they say you don't even have to go through the listing presentation. Let's just, where do I sign?
Before I actually walked into the seller's home, they had already received 2 different videos that I had sent to them before the meeting started. And now they're comfortable with me. They've seen me. They know a lot about what I stand for and my value proposition to them.
It's very important, and it's very important to have it done properly and professionally. So that's why I always hire Shai.
The videos are incredible and very, they come across really well.
Our conversion has gone through the roof. We're right at about 90% right now. A game changer, and you have to have it because what it represents for us in a month of commissions is about $80,000, $90,000 what we notice in our business a month. It's a must.
You show up to the listing appointment, I guarantee you will getting that listing, and you're getting that listing with higher commission. It's a game changer.
I know that the time I invested here today is going to have a huge impact on my business, and I would recommend it to everybody.
And a warm welcome to you. Welcome to Audio Video Coach. This is episode number 7 in our YouTube lead generation playbook course. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, 1 to 6, just follow the link below in the description and you will find our previous episodes. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about optimizing your content creation and amplifying your reach. So today in episode number 7, we're going to start to tie a big red bow around all of the work that we've done up to today. So if we look back at what we've done in episodes 1 to 6, we started talking about the benefits of YouTube and the benefits of video. We defined our audience. So I hope you've started to think about your audience and your competitive edge. What is the message that you want to convey to your prospects? Who are the prospects that you're talking to? What are their pain points? What are they thinking about? How can you get into the conversation they're having in their head? Then we talked about how we're going to create our YouTube channel effectively. And then we talked about trust triggers. So just like I just mentioned, those pain points. What are the triggers what are they thinking about? What is it that you can help them with? How can you take away that pain? How can you take away that worry and stress? So what is it that you're going to post that will help, that will have them raise their hands? And then we talked about calls to action and building follow-up to nurture your prospects. So again, if you've missed any of these episodes, please click on the link below. Follow the link to my Done For You TV YouTube channel to the main page, and you can catch up on those. So episode 7 is how we're going to take this this content, and we're going to start to automate the content. And why do we want to automate? We want to automate for consistent conversion. So we've talked about the content, we've created the content, we've at least thought about the content we want to create. We know that we need to do it on a consistent basis so that we can differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. We can become that expert. But it's hard to just create the content if you don't automate away, or you don't use automation to get it out there. I mean, you can't be sitting by your computer every day posting videos. You can't be uploading videos on a regular basis. You need to have technology help you get it out there. And with technology, you're able to be consistent, which is a key point. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. And you need to spend your time doing what you do best, working with your customers. So today, we're going to talk about how to scale these videos and the content that you've created so that you could put a system on autopilot or near autopilot so that you can spend more time doing what is important to your business, which is working with your prospects, with your customers. So in episode 6, just to dive a little bit deeper into episode 6, we focused on how to turn your viewers into leads. We offered them value. So we created videos that offered them value, that took away their stress, that took away their pain points. We offered guides, 10 mistakes to avoid when selling your home. Here are the 9 steps you need to take before you look for a home. How to get front of the line access to the best homes. So we offered guides. We offered specific information for what these prospects are looking for. We offered consultations. So we offered them to contact us, a free online evaluation. We offered a free listing appointment. We offered them to contact us to get front of the line access to the best homes that match their home buying criteria. We offered service previews. We offered them, how we can help them show them how to prepare their home to sell. 27 tips to sell your home faster for top dollar. And we added a call to action, a risk-free way to get this information and take the next step. So now we're top of mind. They've seen us, and they've seen our social media videos. They've seen our emails. So now we want to automate it, and automation is where the true follow-up really begins. Because as I've talked in the past, the follow-up is where obviously things fall apart. I mean, we generate lots of leads through our social media marketing, through our videos, by making these offers. But no one is going to, I shouldn't say no one, most prospects need some nurturing. They need to be nurtured. They need to know more about you before they raise their hand. And so automation does that for you in a way that doesn't burn you out, in a way that doesn't take up lots of your time, doesn't take up your staff's time. You don't have to manually send things out. So nurture isn't about a one-time touch. Nurture is a process. So remember, marketing and follow-up is a process. It's not an event, right? It's not a one-time thing. Think of it as dating. You're going to go out, and then maybe there'll be a second date and a third date and some phone calls. You want to think about it in that context. You and your prospect are dating. You want to see if there's a good fit. And the more you follow up with good information, and then they'll want to take action to take the next step. So a system beats spontaneity. You want to create timelines. You want to create a system where the content goes out on an automatic basis without you having to post it or send it out each and every time. So this is what I call the 3 buckets of automation. First is awareness. This is the top of the funnel. So this is your short form video. So what you want to do is you want to create a schedule. And if you want to get my free schedule, I've created a prototype schedule that you can get your hands on. It's no cost, no obligation. Just follow the link in the description and grab that schedule. And in the schedule, you'll see how I've set aside each day of the week for a different posting or a different follow-up. So using technology, using auto posters and auto postings software, you can pre-schedule your posts in your social media weeks in advance. So once you've created enough content, or you have the leisure of having a lot of content, you can take that content and you can automatically have it posted. So you can sit down once a week and build out and post out your schedule for that week, the next 2 weeks, the next month, and then you don't have to think about it. And when someone raises their hand, then the email automatically goes out. Or in this case, the postings go out. You could set up auto posting where you can upload your email database. You can, and if they've watched your Instagram and your Facebook posts, you can then retarget them. So all of this can be automated. Number 2 is nurturing. So if number 1 is attraction, getting them to notice you. Number two is where your CRM comes in. And if you need more information about auto posters or information about CRMs, contact me using the information in the description. I'll be happy to share my information about that with you. So the middle of your funnel, or your nurture, is where the follow-up happens, and that happens through your CRM. That could be emails that go out on a regular basis, and that could be text messages that go out on a regular basis. And all of this should be set up ahead of time and set up as you're building your content, so that someone who raises their hand, that process of nurturing happens automatically. You don't have to think about it. You've thought about it, you've made a plan, and now you've taken that plan and implemented it so that it works while you sleep. And then conversion, that's the bottom of the funnel. That's automations like booking a call, sending out proposals, reactivating cold leads. So you should even have a funnel that nurtures your old leads. So once you've built that trust and rapport, you've attracted that lead, you've run your social media, you run your social media to your prospects who've already seen your videos. You're retargeting them. Your Facebook pixel is in action. They start to see your stuff. They start to see your videos. They take advantage of one of your offers. Then we go to number two. They've opted in. They've requested more information. You've sent them that information. And now your CRM sends them out longer form emails with video that build on that spark, that builds on that reason they contacted you in the first place. And then number three, once we've given them a lot of information, we're going to ask them to take the next step, to book a call. No cost, no obligation. Get a free list of homes that match their home buying criteria. So let's talk about some tactics here. Let's talk about a nurture sequence. So this is, at this point, we're not thinking content anymore, or not thinking specific content. We've thought about that. Now we want to put all of these videos together to create a campaign or a sequence that goes out. And this really connects back to what we first started talking about in one of our earlier episodes, is that message to market match. Who is it that we want to talk to? So if we want to talk to first-time buyers, we want to set up a sequence that talks to first-time buyers. What could be in that sequence? Videos on getting pre-approved for a home loan. What to look for, or things to start thinking about and to look for in a home. Should they get pre-qualified for a home loan, and the benefits of getting pre-qualified? If you want to talk to empty nesters, maybe you want to create videos that talk about moving, downsizing, decluttering, how to get rid of things, things that you've cherished for years, how to let them go lovingly. Other things that you could talk about are, areas that they may want to move to. So when you're thinking of your videos that talk to a specific audience, once you have that content, or as you're building out your content, we want to start thinking of the automation, of the sequencing. So what goes out first? So when someone raises their hand, I'm a first-time home buyer, I've opted in to get some of your information. What does my sequence look like of nurturing? So for example, day one, what is the email that they get? Most likely it's a welcome email. Hi, I'm Shai Schwartzman with ABC Realty. Thanks for requesting more information on this home at 123 Main Street. If you'd like to get more information on this property, click on the link below, or click on the link below to learn more. You'll also want to consider getting more information about our VIP home buyer system, where we give you front-of-the-line access to homes that match your home buying criteria from all real estate companies, including bank foreclosures, company-owned properties, estate sales, pocket listings, and other properties that may represent a great deal for you. If you'd like to learn more about our VIP program and get information on this home that you're looking at, contact me using the information below. All right? So we made them an offer. We've told them, thanks for wanting to get more information about a specific home we have listed. And if they want to learn more or get other information on other homes that match their home buying criteria, therefore, we're making them a risk-free offer. And then the following days, you want to start nurturing them. Send them educational videos via email, via text message that position you as an authority figure, someone who really knows the marketplace, okay? And then day 2 to 7, that could be an email every day. That could be an email every other day. And then at some point, maybe around day 10, a week later or so, you want to start nudging them to get to take the next step. Because if you don't ask for that, they're just going to sit on the fence. They're going to take the path of least resistance. So you're going to invite them. Part of your sequence is inviting them for a free consultation. Text me for a free consultation. You can meet them online. It doesn't have to, scare them, if you will. And part of the nurturing, at some point, if they don't contact you, you're going to want to end the sequence or start ending the sequence with a personal check-in. Okay? And then you might want to put them on a generic sequence. So think about this. They've asked for specific information about XYZ, and you're following up with them using video, email, text messaging that's congruent with what they're talking about. You want to do it in a way that's consistent and that follows up with them, again, always touching upon what they asked you for. So if they asked you for XYZ, don't start emailing them about ABC. Follow through on what you promised them. That's your nurturing campaign or your nurturing funnel. Now, at some point, you've given them information and perhaps they haven't taken action. Then you could put them on a more general email and follow-up so that you can stay top of mind. And that can happen like maybe after day 21. So about a month into it, you've given them a lot of good information. There's only so much information about it you're going to be able to give them to set yourself apart. But then you'll want to put them on a general email. And the general email follow-up can just be really good information for home buyers. Could be really good information for home sellers. Just really good information where you can stay top of mind. And again, always with the call to action that if they'd like to get more information, or if they'd like to speak to you personally, then text you. Text is always the best, I find. Email is okay, but you really want to get them. You want to get them on the phone. So that's the anatomy of a campaign, a nurturing campaign that you need to add to your CRM. Now, again, if you need more information on CRMs, how to set up your CRM, different CRMs that you'd consider, just send me a message. Just follow up with me using the information below in the description. Now, if you need, if you want to get more information on how we can help you build towards automation, including automation, there's some tools that I want to share with you right now that I think at this point you'd want to consider. Now, you can do all of this on your own. If you go to my AudioVideoCoach page, the information is below, you could take my 3-part video course. Show all the way from how to use your cell phone as a camera, all the way to editing and posting online. So that's my 3-part video course. You can get information below. There's no cost, there's no obligation. It's really good information. It's an on-demand course. You can register for it in the information below. Now, once you've watched that and you want some help, there's a few things that I can help you with that will take it off your plate, save you from wasting time on editing, posting, all of the stuff that you're going to need to do or hire someone to do. We take that off your plate. It's stress-free for you, and because we're your back-end video partners to make sure that the content is there, the videos are edited properly, they're ready to post. And so the links are below. You might want to consider our virtual video editing where you shoot the videos. So we help you shoot the videos. So you could take our 3-part video course. It's free. We give you information. If you go onto the website at virtualvideoeditor.com, we have a cheat sheet that's available for you. Different topics that you want to consider to attract prospects. There's some really good information, some good DIY information on how to shoot the videos. And then we edit them for you. So you simply upload the videos to our server, and then within 2 business days, your videos are done. They're ready to post. It takes you don't have to worry about editing, how to edit correctly, using the latest techniques and strategies for editing and posting online. All of that is taken care of for you. Now, if you're looking to get content, so you're saying, Shai, I'm doing some of my own content. Thanks for helping me edit it. But now I'm looking for some engaging evergreen content that I can just upload. Just really good information on home buying, home selling, and I could just upload it online to my social media. I can add it to my emails. I could take your ready-made campaigns, put them in my CRM, and then I can put my own stuff here and there. But I'm great for content, and as I build up my inventory. That's our animation. That's our animated video system, our animated engagement video system, where we provide you with content all the way from social media to email to follow-up to newsletters, just really good evergreen content that you can use across all the different platforms that you use, taking away the need for you to constantly be worried about how am I going to get my next video done? When am I going to get my next video done? So much content that you can just relax, take a deep breath, and spend the time to think about the content that you want to create, that you'll be in. While that's happening, this evergreen content that's branded to you is getting out there. And then finally, for those of you who don't even want to be in the video or don't want to shoot the video, is our AI program, where we work with you to create a character or an avatar of you. So it's essentially a clone of you, of your video, of your voice, making videos. And this could be explainer videos. These could be listing videos. We could take your avatar. We could take your photos of a home, and we can create an AI video walkthrough that you're in, and you didn't even have to leave your house. That's how amazing this is. That's just one example of what we can do. We could do explainer videos. We could do market reports. And it's all done for you through AI. And of course, if you need help with CRMs and automation, where you can scale it and forget it, speak to me. So you could get more information on these programs down below, all the way from the DIY to the customer or to the person watching who doesn't really want to do anything. We run the gamut. So that's our audio video coach program. I want to share that with you. So as you're creating videos, you could take advantage of some of these programs and the opportunity to work with us to make sure that your content is current and it gets out there. Let's talk about another nurturing program. So we want to automate a number. So it's not just about creating one nurturing program. We want to create a nurturing program or campaigns that lead us from different ways where we meet prospects. So the first nurturing program that I talked about, the first example, you could have been from a lead from social media post, okay? But let's say an open house. What if you meet, or when you meet, a prospect at an open house? This is another opportunity, another prospect that you met that you can nurture from an open house. So once you get their information from the open house, do they want a phone call from you? Maybe they asked for a phone call. But if they didn't ask for a phone call, why not follow up with them with a video or a series of videos in a nurturing campaign that gets you started down the road for the next week, 2 weeks, of someone who's been to an open house. So they've been to an open house, they've met you, they're looking for a home, they're shopping around, they came to your open house. Maybe that house is too big, it's too small, maybe it's not in the right location, it's too far from the school, the public school that's in the neighborhood. Maybe they want something that's closer. So why not create or think about creating a nurturing set or a nurturing campaign that follows from the open house? Maybe it talks about the neighborhood. Maybe it gives them a market update on that area. Maybe there's another, you could offer them a free report on the area, on schools, on amenities in that neighborhood. You can also give them, let them know about your VIP home buying system, where they can get front of the line access to other homes. So if they like the home at 123 Main Street where you had the open house, we know of other properties in the area. We list homes all around the area. Do you want to find out as soon as a home comes on the market? So that could be a day, that could be a follow-up video. So some ideas here for you. You can, if you get a new listing, it says day 7, invite to a private showing. Maybe you get a new listing at 456 Oak Street. You can invite them for a free preview. So they can get on a free list of homes as soon as they come out of the market, where they get a free preview of that home before that home even hits the MLS. So lots of different things you could offer them that are congruent with them being buyers that you've met at an open house. Of course, if they have any questions, they could text you. You can follow up with them. So I hope you see how the automation process is about creating different touch points. So you've created the content, but now how do you curate that content so that it reaches the prospect in a way that's consistent and timely? It doesn't depend on you. It doesn't depend on an assistant. It doesn't depend on a virtual assistant. You're using technology in order to get the most out of your content. And remember that you want to think about campaigns. You want to think about the automation process after someone has raised their hand. So you've automated the postings, right? But now, depending on who you're reaching out to, remember, just a reminder, whoever you're reaching out to, first-time buyer, move-up seller, empty nester, investor, whatever advertising or whatever marketing that they answered or they raised their hand on or to, that first sequence that goes out to them talks to them or is congruent with why they contacted you in the first place. And then after a certain period, If they haven't taken action, you could put them on a general campaign, just something that just you're staying top of mind. So here's your homework for episode number 7. Choose one sequence that you want to build. Now, if you're watching and if you have any questions, put them into the chat. Share with us, what nurture sequence would you create first? Or if you already have a number of nurturing campaigns, what are some of them that you can share with anyone here watching today? So think of a nurture sequence. Think of a prospect or prospects that you want to talk to. Who are the prospects that you want to enter the conversation that's in their head? Map it out. So what would be the first video that they would see? What would be the second? What would be the third? And so forth. How often would you sequence it out? Map that out. What are your 3 to 5 key messages that are congruent with what it is that they first requested? So again, if they're first-time buyers, let's talk to them about that. If they're move-up sellers, let's talk to them about that. What are your 3 to 5 key messages? And then create a schedule. And again, if you want to grab my schedule, my template schedule, follow the information below. And are you going to email it? Are you going to send it by text message? Are you going to do a combination? Now, a lot of CRMs will do a combination of SMS or texting, emailing. Are you going to send it by WhatsApp? There's lots of different platforms that you can choose from. So draft your messages, and remember that progress beats perfection. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting started. It's about getting your message out there, and as time goes on, you're going to get better and better. But don't wait for it to be perfect before you start. So that's episode number 7. Again, if you have any questions about our episodes, about our episode today or any of our previous episodes, type them into the chat right now. I'd love to be able to answer your questions. And I want you to, if you like what you've seen here, and you don't want to miss any of our next upcoming episodes, I welcome you to like our videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that you don't miss any videos as they come out. If you've missed any of our other videos in this series, make sure to hit the notification bell so that as we create new series and new programs, you're not going to miss out. Let's get into, as we wrap it up, into episode number 8. We're going to talk about, in our final episode, number 8, we're going to talk about scalability. I'll show you how to scale and systemize your content. So we started talking about that today, but we're going to get more, we're going to take a deeper dive into it. So you'll learn how to we're going to talk about taking one piece of content and multiplying it across different platforms. So we're going to talk about taking one video, one long form video, and how to take that content and repurpose it. So now we're scaling our content, right? So think of the power of doing something one time, then repurposing it to use it in lots of different platforms, and then automating the process, which is what we talked about today, to get all of that content out there. So you've done it one time, and then you're using technology to take this content and make different, repurpose it, and then to automatically, like we talked about today, get it out there in different nurturing campaigns. So it's how to grow your presence without extra hours, and how to position yourself as an authority in your marketplace. And this will be the final episode of this series. And that's not going to end. We're creating other series for you. But I welcome you to join us on our, to get notified of our next video, and you're not going to want to miss it. And again, if you have any questions, you need some one-on-one coaching, get a free strategy meeting with me. There's no cost, there's no obligation. We'll spend an hour with you talking about your business, how you can implement video effectively in your business. Maybe you're already using video in your business, but you want to be you want some information, you want some ideas, you want some guidance on how you can make it better. Maybe you're stuck on how to get started. We can help you there too. So contact me using the information below. I'd love to connect with you one-on-one with strategies, scripting, delivery. I can walk you through, we'll see where you are in the process. And that's, and it's really about where you are and where you want to go. And take a look at the programs that I spoke to you earlier about. Our virtual video editor, done for you editing. So you shoot it, upload it, we edit it. I find that as in my years in the video business, for every 1 hour of video, it's about 2 to 3 hours of editing or more. So for every hour of video that you shoot of yourself, it's going to take you about 3-4 times that long to edit it. And that doesn't include the repurposing of it. So if you want to really turbocharge your business with video, really scale it up, it's going to be hard for you to do it yourself. And you're going to need help. So we're here to help you, virtualvideoeditor.com. If you're looking for content, evergreen content that's engaging, that you can use across all platforms and social media, your CRM, then look at our animated explainer video system. The link is you can find the link below. Lots of great content that's done for you, and it's not that you're going to do one or the other. This is really to help you do the heavy lifting, because we're providing you with all this content that gives you that breathing space to start or continue to create your own, but knowing that there's going to be a flood of really good content that's coming out to your prospects on social media or through your email. And of course, if you don't even want to videotape yourself, or maybe you want to videotape yourself a little bit, but you don't want to do it all the time, look at our AI content planning and automation. Some really cool stuff happening. So I'd love to be able to share that with you. Again, all the information is below. And then you could always contact me. I'd love to be able to chat with you. And to do that, here's all my ways to get in touch with me. Email, check out our other social media platforms. And I want to thank you for your time today. Thanks for joining me on episode 7. Again, if you have any questions, fill them out into the chat. We always check our chat after the live presentation, and we'd love to be able to connect with you. Again, I'm Shai Schwartzman, your audio video coach. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day, and I look forward to speaking to you and engaging with you real soon. Have a great day.